Scenes of raw emotion as the man accused of slaughtering his wife and two little girls appeared in court. Sitting in the front row, the father of 34-year-old murder victim Shannan Watts, burying his head in his hands and sobbing openly. Shannan's brother, Frankie, tried to comfort him and glared angrily at the accused killer. By contrast, 33-year-old Christopher Watts showed zero emotion as he was formally charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder.
Maximum sentence is death. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
KMGH-TV's Jennifer Kovaleski was in court.
Her father just began weeping, openly weeping in the courtroom. And at one point, her brother was consoling her father. He had his hands on his face, and he was just crying as the judge was reading these formal charges.
The hearing followed a stunning twist in the case.
Hey, everybody. Say hi, Bella. Show them your lips.
Watts claimed that it was his wife who murdered their 2 little girls, Bella, 4, and Celeste, 3, herself, and he killed her in a fit of rage. Shannan's friends say the accusation is a horrible lie.
It's so wrong. It is so not true. That is the last thing she would have done.
Just released court documents say Watts told detectives that when his wife came home from a business trip, he informed her he wanted a separation. They were both upset and crying. Watts says he went up to their bedroom. Then, on a baby monitor, he says, he observed Bella sprawled out on her bed and blue, and Shannan actively strangling Celeste. He claims he went into a rage and strangled Shannan to death.
I can only imagine that this has to be somewhat of a slap in the face for the family, and a lot of people, I know there's a lot of outrage online, people can't understand how he can now blame his wife for this.
Watts drove 50 miles to an isolated location and submerged the children's bodies in these crude oil storage tanks. His wife was found in a shallow grave nearby. Inside Edition spoke to criminal behavior analyst Dale Yeager.
If he truly cared about his children, about his daughters, he would have never dumped them in an oil container. He would have properly buried them. He would have shown respect to them.
Police also discovered that Watts was having an affair with a co-worker. The identity of his mistress was blacked out of court documents. Now Shannan's father is fighting back tears over the unspeakable loss of his daughter and 2 granddaughters.